Hi, my name is Imran bin Shakuza and I welcome you to our video presentation for IHS124-2B. We will be talking about hazard, risk and control or hierarchy specifically at MRT construction site. This presentation is prepared based on occupational safety and health principle and it focuses on how we can identify hazard, accessories and apply countermeasures to keep worker safe. This project is presented for Madam Munira and we hope it gives a clear understanding of safety practice in the construction industry, especially in large-scale projects like the MRT. It plays a vital role in improving public transportation and easing urban congestion. However, the construction process involves several high-risk activities such as tunneling, heavy lifting, and work at height. These tasks expose workers to serious hazards on site. To manage this risk, we apply a method called hierarchy, which stands for Hazard Identification, Risk Assessment, and Risk Control. This approach helps us systematically identify potential danger, evaluate their severity, and implement effective safety measures. This presentation is based on the latest Construction Design and Management (CDM) 2024 guideline, which emphasizes proactive risk management in civil work. As shown in the graphic, MRT construction integrate various civil engineering disciplines from geotechnical and structural to environmental and transporting engineering, all working together to ensure both safety and success. This slide shows why the MRT is important for Malaysia. First, it supports the economy. MRT project create jobs, boost the local business and improve access to different parts of the city. Second, it reduces traffic. With more people using public transport, there are less cars on the road, which help reduce traffic jam. Lastly, it environmentally friendly. MRT system produce less pollution compared to car, helping us protect the environmental for future generation. This slide show some of the common hazard in MRT civil construction project. First, we have excavation hazard. This include trench collapse and the risk of hitting underground pipe or cable, which can be very dangerous. Next, there are risks from heavy machinery. Worker can be hit by moving machine or accident can be happen if the machine fail or used incorrectly. Last, there are danger when working at height. This include falling from ladder or platform, which is one of the most serious on construction site. Understanding this hazard is important so we can take steps to prevent accident and keep everyone safe. By understanding this hazard is important so we can take steps to prevent accident and keep everyone safe. Next, this slide show more common hazard in MRT civil construction project. First, we have electrical hazard. This include contact with live wire and exposed or damaged cable, which can cause serious injuries or even death. Next, chemical exposure. Worker may breathe in harmful dust or fumes or come into contact with strong chemical that can damage the skin or eyes. Lastly, there are risks of fire or explosion. This can happen due to the gas leak or spark from welding activities. It's important to be aware of this hazard and follow safety procedure to prevent accident on site.
This presents the hierarchy form, a critical tool used in workplace safety management. At the top, we have the basic information section. This includes the date, department or unit, the specific process and activity being assessed, and the name of individual conducting and reviewing assessment. This ensures accountability and traceability. The form is then divided into three main parts. First, hazard identification. Here we list all the activity involved the process and identify any potential hazard associated with them. Second, risk assessment. For each hazard, we evaluate the level of risk by considering the consequence and likelihood, then calculate the risk rating use the formula C times L equal to R. Number 3, risk control. Finally, we document the existing control measure and the process additional action if the risk level is not acceptable. This structured approach helps organization proactively manage risk and ensure a safer workplace environment. This slide highlights the alarming safety trend in Malaysia construction industry. According to the Dodge Annual Report 2023, there were 267 total workplace fatalities, with 85 of those occurring in the construction sector. That means construction alone accounts for 31.8% of all workplace deaths, making it one of the deadliest industry in the country. The common cause of these fatalities include fall from height, being struck by falling object, electrocution, machinery-related accident. Many of these incidents happen on civil projects such as MRT construction, bridge and highway. Looking at the table and bar chart, we can see a consistent trend over the past 4 years. Construction-related deaths have remained high, hovering around 31% to 33% of total workplace fatalities. This clearly shows that more needs to be done to improve safety in this sector. These statistics are a wake-up call. They emphasize the urgent need for stronger safety measures, better training, and stricter enforcement on construction site. This case study highlights a tragic incident that occurred on 3 March 2018 at the MRT2 project site along Jalan Kuchai Lama in Kuala Lumpur. A 650-ton launching gantry collapsed while lifting a precast concrete segment. Sadly, 3 workers lost their life, crushed beneath the massive structure. The construction involved was China Railway Construction Corporate (CRCC). The investigation revealed several critical causes. First, a possible mechanical failure or design flaw, and then inadequate risk assessment for the lifting operation. No exclusion zone was established under the suspend load. Standard lifting procedure were breached. There were poor supervisor and maintenance. From this tragedy, we learned several vital lessons. High rec must be conducted before any high-risk activity. No personnel should ever be under suspend load. A lifting operation must follow a certified lifting plan. Equipment like gantries must be regularly inspected and maintained. And under CDM 2024, proper design planning and control are mandatory. This incident serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of strict safety protocol and proactive risk management in construction.
This slide explains the CDM Regulation 2024, which stands for Construction Work Design and Management. The main goal of the regulation is to improve safety and health in construction projects. It makes sure that risks are managed from the design stage all the way to the end of the project. It also clearly defines the role and responsibility of everyone involved. The client must hire qualified people and provide enough time and budget for safety. The designer needs to reduce risk during the design stage and share safety information. The principal designer coordinates the design work and plans for safety from the beginning. The principal contractor prepare the construction phase plan and make sure all workers follow safety rules, and all contractors must work safely and report any new hazard they find. By following CDM 2024, we can make everyone construction site safer for everyone. This slide highlights the latest safety regulation that apply to construction project. First, the OSH Act Amendment 2022 came into effect on 1st June 2024. It made risk assessment compulsory and requires a safety and health coordinator if there are 5 or more workers. Penalty for non-compliance can go up to 500,000 ringgit. Next, the CDM Regulation 2024 focused on making construction safe from the design stage. It outlined clear rules for the client, designer and principal contractor. It also requires the preparation of a construction phase plan, a health and safety file, and safety induction records. Then, we have Special Inspection Scheme 2025, which started on 21st January 2025. Under the scheme, all heavy machinery must be certified by DOSH, and the certification is valid for 15 months. In addition to this regulation, there are some important site rules. Safety boots must be worn at all times. The speed limit on the site is strictly 5 miles per hour, and all visitors must report to reception upon arrival. Following this rule helps keep everyone safe on site. For this slide, the safety control measures used in different areas of MRT civil construction. For work at height, we use full body harness, anchor points, lifelines, and edge protection as required by CDM Regulation 13. During lifting operation, we follow standard operating procedures, set up exclusion zones, and use train riggers and signalers following CDM Regulation 18. For scaffolding and formwork, we make sure guardrails are in place. Inspections are done daily, and only certified installers are allowed to set them up. In tunneling and confined space, we use gas detector, proper ventilation, and a permit to work system to ensure safety. PPE enforcement is strict. Everyone must wear safety helmets, boot, gloves, and harness on site. We also focus on training and induction, including daily toolbox talk and safety orientation for new workers. Lastly, we use signage and barricade to mark hazardous areas and prevent unauthorized access. This measure follow the hierarchy of control to reduce risk and keep everyone safe. This slide explains what to do in case of an emergency on site. First, stop work immediately. As soon as an emergency happens, all activity must stop right away. Next, raise the alarm. You can shout for help or press the emergency alarm button to alert others. Then, evacuate safely. Follow the emergency exit route, and remember, do not run or panic. Finally, report to the assembly point. Go to the nearest assembly area and check in with your supervisor of the safety officer. Following this step can help save life and keep everyone safe during an emergency.
To wrap up, let's remember that MRT construction involves serious hazard like the risk of falling or injuries from heavy lifting. We're seeing how real life accident can happen when safety is overlooked. That's why tools like HIREC are so important. They help us identify and manage risk before work even begins. It's also essential that every workers use the proper PPE and strictly follows safety protocols. By adhering to the guidelines set up in CDM 2024 and OSHA, we can ensure a safer working environment for everyone involved. Safety isn't just a rule, it's a responsibility. Let's all commit to putting safety first every single day. Here are 3 more important recommendations to improve safety on our construction site. First, we must ensure the proper use of PPE at all times. These include helmet, safety vest, boots, and mask. Enforcing this consistently can prevent many common injuries. Second, we should install clear safety signage in all high-risk areas like trench, electrical zone, and places with heavy machinery. These signs serve as constant reminders and help workers stay alert. Lastly, it's vital to conduct daily safety inspection. Before any work begins, we need to check equipment like scaffolding and overall site condition to catch any hazard early. By following this step, we create a safer, more controlled work environment for every involved. That's all for our video presentation. Here is our reference as you can see over here. That's all from us. Thank you.